What is good, friends? Welcome back. Thanks for joining this live chat. I'm glad to have you. Either doesn't matter if you are a mass supporter, 14 supporter, even AV supporter. That's all good. Oh, let's not forget 22. All right. Y'all probably have a lot of questions of what's happening right now with G27. And it's I may not have all the answers. I'm not in R4. I'm not in command. I cannot speak for the alliance. I can only tell you my perspective of the alliances, as this is not a G27 YouTube channel. It's my YouTube channel, so I can only talk for myself about the alliance, what I think about it. So we're gonna go with all those facts. What's happening right now? What's the situation? So if I can see myself. All right. So for some reason I don't see the game. So what's up with that? All right. Okay, it's happening. All right. So what happened is a few hours before the blockhouse opened. So let me figure out where we are. Oh, so there you go. So we were getting ready for the blockhouse opening. So we gather all our bases right there. And as you can see, it's pretty much empty. So AV and 14, they cleaned us out in that area. Not during the rain, but as soon as the rain stopped, they started to clean everybody, and they will slowly build toward our safe zone right there. And what happened before the blockhouse opened? We were ready, but Mass and AV, they put a lot of pressure on us. They had a good strategy to put pressure on us by starting burning our land. So as you can see here, all those land were claimed by either 21 and G27. HBR, they had a few claim land here, but they burned it, and we failed to stop them. But the instruction were not to stop them until they come too close from our asset. So when we saw Mass trucking along in that direction, we tried to stop them. And of course, by trying to stop them in that area, we couldn't. We had to leave the blockhouse zone, and they had a good plan. They had a good plan to put pressure on us, and on top of it, 22, they started building in that area, start burning us to cut our buff from the lab. So that's what happened. We were able to control the damage here against 22. And as for Mass, they attempt to build a CC somewhere in that area. We achieved to stop them, but all our effort trying to stop those two alliances, kind of what happened is we started sending our force pretty much everywhere around the map, which was a good strategy. Well done to those guys. And basically, we were not enough building toward the San Francisco Town Hall area. And even though the rain, the bad weather, AV, man, they are a strong alliance. So AV, they cleaned us out and they deny our entrance to this area. So props to AV. They have a lot of strong bases, a lot of strong players. They were able to even break through our wells, and that's what happened. So yeah, we were not able to stop them. So that's what happened. And now during the rain, not much happened. There was a kind of a stalemate in that area. We were able to stop them from going forward, but as soon as the rain stopped, then yep, AV, they powelled through with the help of 14, and look, there's no more bases, no nothing. And of course, in G27, there's no bases left. So it's not a magic trick. You cannot hide bases. So we're all in our safe area. Now, when we're waiting instructions of the next plan, we want to plan a counterattack. Try to do something about this. Stay in the fight. And we'll see what we can do. So that is the current situation. Oh, gonna put that on mute. All right. So I see a few questions here. So yeah. So basically, AV is very strong. They are no joke. They are much stronger than us. They're definitely the strongest alliance out there. They have, yeah, mass power above 24. Yes, for sure. They have a lot of good players. They have a lot of activity. So I mean, it's not done yet, but it's safe to say that AV will probably win this conquest, and we have to congratulate them. We have to say good game to them. They deserve it. They deserve the victory. So does their coalition. They did a good job, and we deserve the loss. Of course, if we were not. The reason why we're here is we didn't perform good enough. That's the main explanation. So we have to say the truth here. Maybe we didn't come prepared enough. Maybe we didn't have any activity. But all in all, the opposition is superior. So that is why we're in this position right now. But I mean, all in all, it's only a game, right? I mean, all those alliances in this cup lost at least once. So everybody went through this process. Everybody felt the experience of losing. Of course, nobody loves to lose. Everybody wants to win. That's the natural thing to do. But it's only a game afterward. You win, you lose. The next day, you still have to go to work. You still have to pay your bills. You still have to take care of your kids and all that good stuff. So it's not the end of the world. We will talk about what's going to happen after. We will rebuild the alliance. We will optimize it, and to stay in the fight, whether we stay in epic, legendary, gold, silver, it doesn't matter. We will reorganize the alliance and elaborate the plan. Yeah, and I know that our allies, they are disappointed, and they are. It's the right thing to be. They counted on us, and right now we cannot do anything, and they have the right to be disappointed because we're not helping them. And as for now, we're just waiting for instructions. We will elaborate the plan and hopefully try to put up a fight against our opposition, try to show some support and help our coalition. So yeah, so here's my base now. It's all sad and burnout. So I'm gonna do. I did my missions. Yeah, I did everything. So I'm gonna collect my stuff. I'm gonna send my trucks. Oh, is he online? Oh, okay, good. So let's see what we have here. So yeah, we have some bases. So this is the stalemate. So we are in the safe zone. Hamad, what happened, my friend? Well, like I said, so what happened is it all went downhill from us when the blockhouse opened, and even before the blockhouse opened. Well, we don't know yet. Dragon Gaming, we don't know yet. Right now, the Paramount Cup is not over, so there's no plan of what to do next. We're gonna have to wait until this Paramount Cup is over, and then we'll discuss what we're gonna do. If we, but so far there's no plan, no nothing, so I cannot speak for the Alliance on that matter. Oh, that's a good question. What would be my strategy? Well, my strategy would be once we recover enough HP and we have enough activity, our job would be to jump either where it's glowing and support our allies. That would be the best thing to do, right? As they need us and we need them, so to keep the morale up, that's what I would do. For some reason, trying to, but because at this point, now we're gonna lose territory no matter what. So the alliance, or I mean, our opposition, have a lot of buffs, and at this point, it's only gonna go downhill for us. So what we can do is we can stop the bleeding or slow down the bleeding and try to fight the best as we can. That would be the best strategy, because at this point you cannot gain anything else, right? So we cannot access the zone 3, which we call the zone 3 is the town hall area. So this is out of bounds right now. So the only thing we can do, or the only thing we should do, is try to stand up for a fight and fight against the opposition trying to gain control. Back to S? No, I will never go back to S8. No. Why? To S40, S404. Yeah, it's too late, TSM. It's well, we can wake up. The thing is, we have no comm from the high command, so we're waiting for instruction. And if we don't wait and jump one by one to random area, it's not gonna do anything good. So we're gonna wait to have a plan, and as soon as we have one, we will execute it. But so far, we're just waiting for that. So what's happening here? Yeah. So not much activity from everyone, I guess. Yeah, I saw the comment, and you know what? She's right. She's absolutely right. I mean, there's no excuse, and there's no better way to say that we didn't fight properly. So there's no I'm not offended by that. It's like I said, she speaks her mind, and she's absolutely correct. We didn't fight correctly. We failed to support our allies, so we deserve that loss. We absolutely do. I would be the first to say the same, and it's not because we didn't try. We were waiting for it, and nothing happened. So, what can we do, right?
Don't let them get away. I hear it. This battle's just getting started.
Oh, about the cheating thing, yeah. Well, my opinion is on that matter is, if you're not in the game, and I stand to my opinion, if you're not in the game and for some reason you're training troops while you're away from the game, if Lilith is okay with this, then I guess everybody should be doing it, right? Because if you're not online and somebody or something plays for you, that's the point. You create activity by being online, whether you have to wake up during at night, whether you have to play late at night, or do some sacrifice because you absolutely want to give your allies the best chance to win. If you don't want to do that, but you want a program or somebody else to do it for you, then if it's acceptable for Lilith, then everybody should be doing it. But the bot program, the bot prevention system prevents that. But Lilith, for some reason, they decide to remove it. It used to be there at 8.1, 8.2 they got rid of it, and at 8.3 it went back in action, but only for a few days. So this program stops you from doing anything if you're not in front of your screen. But if they remove that program, then everybody can have some help and play for you. That is the truth. And if you form an army group that refills automatically while you have people sleeping, then yes, it gives you an advantage. You can say whatever you want, but that's the thing. If somebody or something plays for you, yeah, the butt check used to be almost invasive. Every time you would form an army group, you would get the pop-up, and it didn't bother me because it's a matter of 1 or 2 seconds to deal with that. But they got rid of it. Why? I don't know.
I am working on it.
The guy, yes, but the guy of AV on your AV Lilith showed that he was online. No, we don't know that. Well, at least I don't know, TSM. They don't tell much what happened. If they investigate something, of course that's from on the back end, and they don't tell us what they're doing exactly. If they're just observing what they're doing or they are investigating, they don't tell us, so we don't know what's happening. And I would believe that this would be confidential, whatever they do, and they decide to punish or they decide to take action. They don't broadcast this. They just hey, Ghost, they just do their thing, and I don't think that they advertise they ban someone. They said there was no issue or they didn't see anything.
Fire center. I hear it.
Yeah, well, Anthony, so you didn't get banned, you didn't get anything. That's fine. So I guess, like I said, it's a Lilith accept that, and that's their game, that's their decision, right? And I'm not against that. It's I don't decide for them, but when a mass player got caught, when 2 mass players got caught using the script to control an army group of planes, Lilith didn't ban that player either. They said they denied those players VIP service. So in the end, even if you cheat and you get caught, there's no consequence, there's no punishment, there's nothing happening. And when you get denied VIP service, what do you get? It's like a slap in the wrist. There's nothing. The player can still play otherwise, unless they told that player, listen, this time we're going to remove you from VIP service, and if you do it again, then there will be a consequence. Then that's good. So, but we don't know what happened exactly. And so So we're going to send this troop to an army group. Hello, Samir. What's happening? So yeah, so for those who just joined the chat, thanks for all the views. I appreciate it. So yeah, it's safe to say that we're not gonna win this cup. Far from it. Until then, we can say that we have to congratulate our opponent that played a better game. It's not over yet, but it's most likely it's basically almost over. Apology for what? Hey, salut, Smell. Oui, ça va, merci. Dragon Gaming. If you look back on everything that happened, what would you have changed or done better this event? That's a great question. So, we should have built more efficiently to support our allies better. Knowing that we will deal with a strong opposition, we should have built inline on every nodes or every building or every asset to better support our allies. Since we are the strongest alliance from our coalition, we should have built more efficiently, and we should have filled the zone 2 area to limit the bleeding, to limit the damage. That's what I would have done. So I'm not blaming them for not doing it, because it's always easier to say after, but that's what I would do, knowing that what would happen. And the thing that would have done differently, so yeah, so on two things, let me find the area on the map. So okay, at this point, this fort belonged to Mass, and we tried desperately to gain control of that fort and burn that CC that was right there. And we have elaborated a plan to truck our way and go behind the enemy line to build a CC. But when we decide this on last minute. We didn't gather enough bases, enough troops, or enough ally to make that operation succeed. We should have wait or put this plan way ahead and make sure we advertise the plan so our allies could help us a little bit better, and we would have more troops on the ground. Because what happened is we wasted a lot of time and resources building and trying to gain control of that region. So that was one of the mistakes we did. The other thing, like I said, now that this area is filled, we should have filled it way before, way ahead, and we did not. So that was our second mistake. Yeah, what else? And on that area right there, yeah, where the lab is, at one point HBR got control of that lab, and we had the occasion, 21 had the occasion to build on this left side, and we could have built on the right side, but we did not. We stopped the building there. We should have put more pressure versus Mass. As soon as HBR they gained control of the lab, a few hours later, Mass was already on the counter offensive with the help of 22, and they gained control of that area. So that was another mistake. So like I said,
I don't like
I wish we would have built more efficiently, take our opposition more seriously to give them absolutely no chance, but we gave them chance and they took that chance. So that's what I would have done differently. Yep. But we learn from a mistake, right? Everybody makes mistake, and the good thing about mistake is you realize and you have to adjust. If you keep repeating the same mistake, then yeah, that's another problem. You have to learn from your mistakes.
This battle's just getting started.
What if you would have done 1 versus 7? What do you mean?
I am ready. I'm ready.
Did we underestimate AVE? No. We thought we knew they were strong, and but not as strong as they are. That's the thing. But they are much stronger than Mass. They are much stronger than 14. That is for sure. And they are the real deal. They absolutely are the real deal.
You are mine.
TSM, that's a good question, because we had no contact from R4. We had no communication. We were waiting for an instruction. I saw a tag for the town to take back the town or to protect the town, but for some reason it didn't happen. Yeah, AVE came last in the event. You mean in the top 8 qualifying alliance? Yeah, they came in last because they assembled a good team at the very last minute, and if it wasn't for Mass to help them and be part of the top 8, they wouldn't be there. But they got there. So, and they did. They caught everyone by surprise. They barely made the top 8, and it happened to be the most dominant alliance from this whole Paramount. So it's quite remarkable. What, Skip?
I'm ready. I am red searching.
Yep. Of course. Yeah, the Skip was smart to help AV. Absolutely. Their strategy paid off, even if they had to drop one alliance. The sad thing is they had to drop FT, right? That and FT had stuck around with their coalition since the beginning of the Paramount. But in the end, if you want to maximize your chance to win, that's you have to take a decision. If you have to make one sacrifice, then it is what it is. But overall, I guess that the decision to help AV paid off.
Ready to bomb.
What apology? I don't make apology. And those comments, you guys have the right to comments. You don't have to pay to comment on my channel. Everybody is welcome, and everybody have their own opinion. It doesn't bother me, as it's a game for me. It matters, and to have you guys commenting in my chat is the best thing you can do. It makes the stream very popular, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't. And I'm not ashamed to say that we lost, and I'm not ashamed to say that we didn't play a good game. We didn't play a good game, and the opposition, they demonstrate a good show of force, and that's you cannot take them away from. You cannot take this fact away from them. They played a better game. It doesn't bother me. I believe that everybody should have the right to speak their mind, as long as it's polite and respectful. It doesn't really affect me. Yes, I do speak French. I speak better French than English. But for all due respect, most of the viewers are speaks English. So I'd rather speak in English, unless I decide to make an exclusive French live. No, you still play. Yeah. Hey, Hamoud. Yeah, for the betting thing, well, I mean, a lot of players bet for us on the most kills during the first week, and we had no kills. So what? A lot of players bet on us without knowing or without reading the challenge description. So we had absolutely no kills the first week. Naturally, why they bet on us, I don't know. But thanks for the support, guys. Did it put pressure on us? Not really. We played our game, bet or no bet. The bet was like kind of a side quest for you guys to earn a few extra goodies. And some of you did the bet on the right team, and some of us bet on the wrong team. Can you send a shout out to 14 in French? Of course. Pour l'Alliance 14, salut à tous. Bienvenue sur mon stream et félicitations, vous avez fait de beaux combats. Think AV would smash 14 and Mass, who knows? Well, AV, they defeated Mass, their last conquest before this one. When the blockhouse opened, they were able to repel Mass. Can they repel Mass and 14 at the same time? I don't know. That would be interesting to watch. I say that they couldn't, not 14 and Mass together. It would be real close, but I think that Mass and 14 together, it's too much opposition. My boy, why is AV so butthurt while they are winning? I don't know. They can do they have the right, I guess. Like I say, it doesn't bother me. They can be happy about their victory. It doesn't take away their victory anyways, regarding if they act cocky or mature. It doesn't take the victory away from them. It doesn't matter. Well, usually goes, what we do is there's a free-for-all at the end. Everybody against everybody. Opinion about allies performance. You mean our allies? I think that 21 were the most dominant in terms of activity. They show great. They were very active at almost any given time. They had a lot of groups going on. I think they had more groups than us going on, and they the thing, what their recipe for their success, I think, is their whales leads the attack. Their whales are really involved in the attack, and that when you have those big powerful players be the spearhead of the attack, it motivates everyone, right? When you see a big push from the opposition and you're an average player, you're not too motivated to go out the front and get destroyed, right? You rather have a stronger player ahead of you to lead the attack. And that's what S21 has been doing since I'm watching them fight, not only in this conquest, this Paramount final, but pretty much that's their way to operate. They most of the time they activate, well, I'm talking about that before they gather a lot of players from other alliances, but before, what I saw is they all wake up at the same time, they are very organized, and you see that Sam, I have no money, they were leading and pushing the attack, and everybody was supporting them. So that's how it should happen. Okay, back to FT. G28 rolled over game S21 max point to get in the cup. Then as soon as the event ended, G28 R4 bailed and went to G27. One of them is now R4 in G27, so it happened on both sides. Yeah, it happened, of course. I mean, the natural thing to do is to help. I mean, you build a strong alliance with active players and whales, right? And if you want to merge two alliances in one, or you have to pick between two alliances, which one will you choose to help you for the cup? By default, you're gonna choose either the most active or the most dominant, right? I say that because it's just sad that FT, they supported their coalition from the very beginning, and at the end they got dropped. It was a letdown for them. But if you look at the business aspect of it, a business decision is not always an easy decision. Was there an activity problem in 27 this level? From my perspective, I would say yes. I've seen more activity from G27 prior conquest. So I've said it earlier in the live chat, and I'm not afraid to say it. I don't speak for G27, but from my perspective, I think the activity level was below par. Ce que je déplore, c'est que Starcrest ait participé au fight alors qu'il vendait son compte à 21. Do we know if it's the real Starcrest or just a name he used? Can somebody confirm that? I heard that he sold two of his accounts. So that Starcrest player, well, I know how Starcrest plays, and that Starcrest player does not play like the original Starcrest player. So for me, it's another player using this name, maybe to boost the morale of 22, but regardless, it's definitely not him playing. If it's him, he's playing very differently.
I'm ready.
Why would G27 lack activity in most important battle in game? Yeah, the thing is, I understand your question. So like I said, what happened when the blockhouse opened? So when the blockhouse opened, or the fort opened, or any key moment into a conquest or any battle where you're waiting for that key moment, right? So you need preparation, you have to be ready, you have to make groups, and all that good stuff. So what happened is mass. So I'm gonna zoom out and show you. So we were there, we were ready, we had a lot of groups going on. So what happened is Mass and 22, they decide to attack us and put pressure on us by trucking their way. So they were there, so they trucked their way through our central command here while trying to attack this land right there. So this claim land, it belonged to us. You see the separation here, so the border. So they succeed to burn this land and burn to build that. Their plan was to burn this land and to cut us off from our lab. So that all that pressure they put on us, we had to take a decision. So we had to send troops from this area to this area and this area. So they played a very good game. The plan was perfect. They didn't completely succeed their objective, but the main objective to divert our troops elsewhere was a success. So that's why we weren't ready. We didn't have the maximum amount of troops in that area. We had to damage control on both of those areas right there. So they did well. StarCrest 2 is Scan original account. That is correct. But Scan quit. So somebody else is playing this account. Is it a shared account? I don't know. But I'm 100% positive it's not StarCrest playing. I would be very surprised. Wacky, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's an interesting comment, TSM. Yep, they should have done that. I guess that would have given us more time, but for some reason, nobody did it. So that's a very good point you're bringing. Yep, absolutely right. Yeah, Rob Grant. Yep, it's a big eye opener. I think that many underestimated AV slightly, not slightly, underestimate them, and now they see what they are capable of. So they're the real deal, like I said. So every alliance will have to adapt. That's like the new generation of fighters. I mean, you have the core from AV. Plus, they recruited a lot of strong players. Just for example, that Barcode guy. So when the first time I fought Barcode, he was still in server 1, and he wasn't super active. He wasn't spending a lot. He used to be one of the strongest players from back in the days. And the last time I saw him in server 1, he actually lost power, so he gained less power. At one point, I think Neo was stronger than him power-wise. He was still a strong player, but you saw that he kind of let go a little bit. And then as soon as he joined AV, he starts spending again. I think he was ranked in the top 3 of some spending event. So yeah, and he got some solid Air Force, strong players. Yeah, he definitely got motivated. He was lacking motivation back then, that's for sure.
I'm ready.
And I think that there's another player who went with him, like King from server 1. And he's also a strong player. Yeah, TSM. Yeah, when you look at the big picture, you start to find some weaknesses or maybe some mistakes. But like I say, I'm not R4, so and being R4, it's not easy to do. You have to take some decisions sometime. It's a big bet. So I don't blame them for taking bad decision. The important thing is to take a decision.
I'm ready.
You cannot regret something you didn't do. All right? At least take a decision. Joe Bennett. Oh, I don't know. It's too early to say that. I mean, it's not. If an alliance fall apart at the first loss, it's a sad thing. It shouldn't be. We shouldn't fall apart. As I said, it's too early to say that. The conquest is not even over yet. Oops. There you go. Okay, I think I have enough.
This battle's just getting started.
Level 10, leave. Lead S10. Yeah, level 10. Most major alliances in this level 4 are struggling with activity issue. After 2 years of running level 4, people start slacking on their activity. That is right. Well, Rob, the older the alliance is, then you get tired and it keeps repeating and it's the same thing over and over again. So your motivation by default, since it's nothing new to you anymore, then another level 4. Okay, so yeah, then the motivation is not there anymore. That's why a recent alliance or newer alliance, they always perform really good because they have this motivation. They have the mindset. Even if they don't have the power or the technology, they have the activity. So the mindset is the main, the most important thing. Arms factory. Whoops. I don't see it. Wacky, what is the top alliance for this event in your opinion? Has your opinion changed much? Well, I believe that AV is the strongest alliance by far. Despite their power level, if you look at their 21 arms factory, let me see, 21 arms factory. So it should be right there. Where is that?
I don't like to talk crap.
TSM.
As I said,
Where this?
shells don't have eyes.
Yeah. So if you look, oops, sorry, I just want to zoom out and see if there's something's gonna happen. So if you look at the two ranking, this is where you see the power. So S14 now at 89 billion power, mass 84, G27 83, Avenger 78. So with 78 million power, even though they show the not the best power, they're in 4th place in terms of power, they can easily take out S14. Oh, we have a healer. Unless S14 say that, no, we can take out AV. They can say that as well, but I think that AV can take out 14 despite having, again, assuming. Well, yeah, that's my opinion. You have the right to disagree. You absolutely have the right to disagree, but the way that AV rolled over mass in San Francisco, they have the technology and they have the motivation to beat 14. Will we see that one day? Who knows? All right, so I'm gonna zoom in on this, see what's up. So we have 24 and 21. AV 83 today. 83 what? Well, 83 billion power, but if you look at their current power, they are at 78.
I don't like
And
to talk
not
crap.
to say that they are
As I
weak,
said,
but despite their
shells
power
don't have
level,
eyes.
they are very strong. I mean, the power level, it doesn't mean much. It's not an activity indicator. It's just that that's how much power they have. Yeah, me too. I'm surprised, and the comments I heard is like their damage resist is insane. Like one of their whale, I tried to engage his fighter. His fighter had, I think, 3 million power less than mine, and I was still struggling destroying him because this technology is just insane. Yeah, 21. I believe that they are strong. I would rate them above HBR in terms of power. Yep. Well, even if that they are at 100, we are at 85. So the difference is 15. So that they have 15% above us. Well, still 15% is significant, but it does help. And now we're seeing more and more light tanks to counter those helicopters. Well, they may be weaker, but they stood against AV with HBR. I think they did a really good job. So whoever is laughing at them, they put up a good fight. And at least they tried to fight. They fought. They did more than trying. They fought. 15% is for Arms Factory. Well, yeah, kind of. So we're at 86 now. So we have a 14% difference. No, I don't think so. I mean, it's hard for me to say, as this conquest is not even over yet. So we'll see. And many alliances, they suffer loss, and nobody likes to get defeated. But if one alliance gets a breakup or disband after one defeat, then oh, here's our friend here, Dead Wish. Now we see Mass is assembling a group. I heard from some of my friends that spends a lot of money. Yep. Yeah. The gold kickback from EV is the best I've seen so far. I've heard that how many chests they have, like 20, 30 on a daily basis. And those chests helps you tremendously with those bullets and those speed ups. And it helps the weaker players to increase or progress faster. Our friend. Do you know Alliance Corp? I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, they reached their cash buff at 100% since a week now, if not more. So HBR, I think HBR in 24, they are about the same cash buff. 21 is a little bit above. Mass have a stronger cash buff than us, but we have a stronger cash buff than 14. And AV definitely got the strongest cash buff. That's a lot of 50 when you look at Oliver. Why don't you help your allies now? We're waiting for instruction, Patwar. So right now, we're waiting for command or leadership to establish a plan. Well, even if you get 200 cash buff, it will be max at 15, so save your money for later. Fighter plane. Time is it? 2 o'clock? So it's still burning. Yeah, a lot of rage players. Yeah, a lot of rage players. So I remember rage back in the days. I think they were on their 5th consecutive win in a conquest. And something happened, I guess. They lost a few players. Some of them went to server 19. And since then, Rage, I don't think they ever won a conquest, and they finally, hey, good evening, and they finally broke up or they disbanded. They reformed Rage called 9 a few conquests ago, but that I think only last one conquest. Yeah, Jeremy Poole, very low activity from 27. Yeah, they do have, it seems like they have money to burn. That's good for them. So what claim land is that? Is that 24 claim land? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of S8 players in, there's a few at S21. There are a few in 14. There are a lot in AV. Well, the thing is, Wacky, I mean, Warpath is a game to make money. So before that, there was no cap. Before that, there was no cap. So if you had a cash buff of 100 and your opposition had a cash buff of 50, it means you had 50% of buff over your opponent. That was crazy, and a lot of people complain. And then Lilith, they put a limit of 15%. But ultimately, I don't think this cash buff will ever disappear, as it's a way for Lilith to make more money, right? And as a company, well, Lilith has two goals. One, to make money, and the second one, to make you hooked on this game. So if they would remove that cash buff, it means less money from them, and there would no incentive to spend. DC41, that's a good question. I don't know. It depends what they want to do. If they want to stick in Legendary 1 or they want to go back in Gold, that's up to them to decide. Lilith EA 2.0. I've heard some story about EA, some crazy stories about EA, where at some point they were planning in one game, Call of Duty. Oh, I'm not a gamer, so I don't know which is which now. But in some, let's say Call of Duty, they were planning to introduce every time you would reload your weapon, your firearm, you would have to pay for it. Imagine that. Kind of the same thing of buying reserves, but on a whole new level. And every game will be like that, like based on the membership thing, where they need a constant cash flow, because that's selling a game once to one player is not enough. AV all-time power is 81 million. Yeah, tells you a lot about their potential. Yeah, that Jungar knows how to artillery. He just caught someone in the officer. This one's gonna taste. There you go. It's too late now. So he's gonna keep his distance, which is a good move. And now somebody's gonna taste it, like this guy. There you go. So a very good demonstration of how to use the howitzer. So now he's pre-charged, so it will be difficult to defeat this artillery unless he does a mistake, as you have another one here approaching, but this one is not pre-charged. Or is it? I don't think it is. No, it's not anymore. So it's a good move. It's a good counter. So this is good. So a light tank against this artillery. There you go. He got too greedy. He went too close. He want to have it. He want to collect another kill. So he's gonna have to retrain. So a good play from this kid guy with the this guy here with the light tank. What is the cash buff? I was trying to think. What? Okay, the cash buff. It's this. We call it the cash buff, but in reality it's called prepare for battle buff. So every time you spend gold and you spend energy, this is cap per day. So every time you spend gold and energy, you accumulate points that goes into this prepare for battle buff. So if you read the description, everything is there. So I'm gonna save you the time. So now, and when you also when you log in every day. So log in every day, I max this one. Spending gold, I max this one. Spending real money, there's no maximum. So every time you make a purchase, you buy something with either diamonds or real world money, it goes into this cash buff, and then you reach a new level. So every time you reach a new level, so you reach level 1, then you have 1% of cash buff. Alliance troop and base damage bonus, Alliance troop and base damage resist bonus. So on your base and on your troops, you get an 86% base damage and 86% damage resist. I said base damage, but it's damage. So this buff, this is only valid during a Theater of Conquest. It maxes out at 100. But the difference between two alliance, the maximum is 15. So let's say that your opposition is at cash buff 0. Even if you have 100, it will be capped at 15 on the difference. So you have a 15 damage and damage resist on your troops and on your base against the other alliance. That's that, and this is fairly new. I think it was introduced when Cairo got introduced. Of course, when it's working for you, it's amazing, it's beautiful. When it's working against you, then you bitch and you whine about it. It's always been the case. But before, it wasn't topped. They topped it at 50%. So we got a jumper, we got a healer. They should wait. I mean, they have the slow burn thing, so there's no emergency, and this base may not survive for a long time. Hey, Ray. What have you heard about Rome? It's going to be another Cairo. Well, Rome, I predict that Rome will have a cash or a pay-to-win feature, meaning that there will be some new currency or new material to harvest, and probably that a way to obtain that material is by spending money. Surprise, surprise. It's not going to be different than Cairo. It's going to be the same concept, maybe a spin-off of it, but there will be a pay-to-win feature in that map. That is for sure, because more money. More money. Vous pensez que vous auriez pu gagner? Wow. You always think that you want to win. Maxime, c'est sûr que quand tu rentres dans une conquête, si tu rentres dans une conquête avec la philosophie de perdre, ça marche pas. Right? Oh, that's a nice attack. Oh, and even if he was the second one to fire, he still survived. So this guy got some pretty good buffs going on. Pretty much, yeah. Rome is the download content of Cairo. Well, I hope I'm wrong. I hope that it will be a whole new experience rather than just a modification. As you know, those conquests, they keeps getting repetitive, and maybe they will offer some features that they're not talking about that makes this conquest different and new. Do you expected more from your allies? So I expected more activity, but I'm not blaming anyone in particular. I include myself in this. Ooh. So yeah, we expect more activity. Definitely. For us and to support our allies. No. Yeah, there will be another war. Like I said, I'm waiting for our force, so I don't have the tags. Maybe there's a tag going on and I'm not aware. But we better, if we conduct an attack, a counter, or a push, we better make it happen all together rather than sending base after base after base and only lose troops. So I'm on standby. I've done all my chores at home, so I'll be on standby and see what happens. Yeah. Sérieusement, tu te souviens de la vidéo de Dead Wish contre 27? Yep, absolument. Oh, something's happening. Là, cette affaire ici, Z, like I said, I don't know what's happening. I want one thing, to make it happen. So these guys are pre-charged. Oh yeah, there you go. Nice strike. And Mr. P, he could get rid of that guy if he wants. Ça plaisir, TV, DV. Oh boy, okay, so they're doing a push on the western side of this. Well, there is a lot of artillery. I see mass, I see 14. And I see a nice group of helicopters leading the attack, so yeah. Yeah, it will hurt. It will. I mean, there's no surprise here. If somebody can plop a base right there. But they're if you look at this whole group, they're missing a few artilleries now. Some went missing in action. Some got destroyed. So it was a good push, a good attempt. Yeah, that's the plan, Rastafari. Hey, Keloe. Oh yeah, so AV in the back as well. Yeah, that's not good. I didn't see much 14 play against G27. I saw mostly AV and mass, a little bit of 14, but not enough to forge my opinion of that Paramount today. Yeah, I hope to, but it's not gonna happen. I'm afraid that we are outclassed, and it's too late now. And we cannot fight against AV. We can fight against AV, but what I'm saying is we don't stand a chance against AV. It's too difficult. So this guy, for some reason, got activated. And this guy is no weak. Yeah, they got some solid air force. I mean, you send a bomber. I tried sending a bomber. I thought it was out of range of their fighters. So what happened is my bomber didn't come back. Like, not even one. I'm Xavier, I'm not anti-14. I said that I didn't see it. And last night I could have been sleeping, so I cannot comment on something I didn't see. Yeah, so now it's completely empty. Well, having air superiority is an indicator of how things are going to go or how things are going to happen, as aviation air force is the strongest branch to max. It's the one that takes the most time, the most resources. However, you only have 3 airplanes versus 5 ground force, but still, when an alliance is so dominating in the sky, it's a good indicator of how they will dominate you on the ground. Yep. You need to keep a balance. Well, yeah, we will get back. We will bounce back for sure. But it's good to have a balance and an epic or in the legendary, any battlefield for that matter. You want a good opposition. You want to keep a balance. If it's too easy, it's boring. So you want oh, so now he's activated. Did someone start the siege? No, someone didn't start the siege. So he got activated. But it didn't help. He just got burned like that. Yep. Oh yeah, look how much force they have. Look how many. So this is a mixed bag of AVE, 22, 14, and mass. I think I saw Big Sarge right there. Did I? Nope. Well, if you start the siege, not everyone follow through. So that's gonna be interesting. How strong this guy, or how long this guy will last. Yeah, Kala, like I said, 21. They surprised a lot. They impressed me a lot. They were able to stand a chance against 14, at least for a few days. So they did very good, well-organized alliance. So look at this bomber. Yeah, it instantly disappeared. Oh no. Ooh. That would be a good report. Not amazing, but decent. A good one. SOS maybe? Nope, not this time. Oh. And we have Jacko. He's also he also have a strong base. Alright, so we're gonna see those bases getting destroyed. And after that the stream will most likely end. I've been 1 hour, almost an hour and a half. I don't want to make this stream going for too long. So now AV mass 14 and 22. Very few 22, but still there. Not a lot. I saw a few earlier. Oh, okay. Now the siege started. Some good base durability. Ah, there you go. Now for Jacko. 544 million power. What does he have? He got 2 artilleries, 1 anti-tank, some infantry and a helicopter. So let's see how he performs. Nope. So they ignited that base, but I believe he got activated. So is he strong guy? Oh, 280 million power. Oops. He's gonna have a good report for this small base. Yeah, the activation really sucks. You don't expect it. The base gets activated and you have to take a decision. Like, you need that tank to start the siege so the aggro picks up on that unit. And everybody's waiting, and yeah, it catch you by surprise. And now there is not a tanking unit. I see it's almost all artillery. I see a few light tanks. If this base gets activated, okay, I see a helicopter group here, so there is hope. They need an infantry squad or a super heavy to start the siege. I mean, mind you, at this point, they could even start the siege with an artillery, but that will be more costly. Did he boost his troops? No. Maybe not worth it at this point. Okay, there you go. So a 9 million power unit start the siege. Maybe not the best technique, but at this point it doesn't matter. They have so many units around that they will be able to burn this base in a timely fashion. Just like that. Well done. So we have two guys here. A burnout base, 352 million and 336 million. Got this guy here, 255 million. So we got a little bit of activity here. 279 million. What's going on here? Oh, look how much troop there is. It's flooded. Wow. Ay, ay, ay. Who that? Oh, Mr. P is back with an either with SOS or an assist. If he gets activated, now he's gonna cause a lot of damage as oh, there you go. Damn. But he doesn't have any buff. I would have put the beige damage resist at least. Oof. So at this point, you don't know what when you get caught. Hey, Bullet. I'm not French. Yeah, when you get caught like this, so it's kind of hard to pick up. Oh, Rob, I mean but it's like any game. I mean, Warpath is the only game I play. No, I'm not French. The Warpath is the only game I play, but I'm sure it's the same thing on a professional level, on a professional sport or anything. And they have the right to be toxic, and if they want, it doesn't matter. It doesn't, for me, it doesn't affect me. I mean, you need a tough skin to survive in the internet. So that's why I want a light tank, and I soon will have one. So easy to pick up on those reserves right there. Oh, there you go. He attacks the troop, then the base start working. Very strong artillery, almost burn out and still surviving this onslaught. No, it's not a bug. Somebody is activating those bases. Some player is activating, probably HBR. That's what happened. And there you go. So they know the base is active. I mean, I hope they know the base is active. For the base shield, you need fighter or Torn Countess. For the base shield, either one. Well, the Steel Fighter got the shield, and Torn Countess will increase the shield. Well, that's the thing. You know it's active. You're waiting there, and for some reason there's always a player that approach the base and engage the unit. Then the base go to work and it does a killing. That's always that always happen. Doesn't matter which alliance you are from. I live on my light tank. I want a light tank. I heard Vox is a must. Yeah, Vox and a Golden Eagle. They are two good balanced officers that will increase your base durability, your base HP. We got this guy. Jacko is back. Can he deploy his base? Oof. Not a lot of HP. So no assist, no SOS. Then we got a little group here assisting this base. Nice coordination. Nice coordination going on. So the siege kind of will have to reset. Okay, so all the troops are there. So another base dropping in. So we're gonna... Uh-oh. So hopefully someone will have to move over because they cannot fit both on the same area. And this helicopter group is... Okay. So he took action fast. That's good. Instant Karma, we are working on a counter-offensive. We are waiting for leadership to organize something, and currently we are standby for instruction. He's good. If you have an anti-tank gun, he's awesome, but he's also good on any artillery. He's okay, he's good. He's not exclusive good, but he's good. So whoever you're working on, if you are starting a new officer and you have an anti-tank gun, then this officer is for you. Yeah, Jacko got some solid airplanes. Who that? Who that? Oh. Working on Saber, need 150 steel. Yeah, it takes. Are you a spender? If you are a spender or a slight spender or small spender, you can expedite the process. If you are a 100% free to play, it will take a while. Especially those last 100 statues, they take forever. But once you activate, once you awaken Saber, he's an amazing officer. He is a must. I prefer Saber. Or no, you're way too close, buddy. You're way too close. Go back. I I prefer, if you only have one artillery, you should focus on Saber, my opinion. If you have two strong artilleries, then maybe Lady Liberté is better. Oh, another jumper. That's very close. Ooh. And he's active. Oh, somebody activated him. Some 22 guy activated him. So will 14 react in time? So that's the thing. When you have many coalitions together, not many coalitions, many alliances together, 14 doesn't see the tags of mass, and mass doesn't see the tag of AV. So there's no clear instruction or what to do. You just improvise from there. And I think they picked it up quite fast. They responded quite fast on this base. Rictus Reaper, I do not like him, only because I don't have a strong bomber. But if you do have a strong bomber, he's good. The best alternative to Reaper is this guy right there.
Leave me alone. Sorry.
Rising
I'll
Star.
get on it right away.
Very good officer, and he's free. So. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to max Lady Liberty or any officer, exclusive officer for that matter. So who that? Okay. Uh-oh. 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 368. Yeah, a good base. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, this guy will disappear. Boop. Yeah, go for the anti-tank. That's amazing. Okay, he's online. It's good. Officer skill ready for impact. Ah, no. Oh, that's a slick move. The timing was awesome. I like to see this stuff, and this guy as well. I just love to see this stuff. A good demonstration. So 24 knows how. This guy knows how to artillery. Where are you? Which player you are? You ran away. Yeah, you did good. Uh-oh, so he got too greedy. Yeah, leadership, I don't know, I don't want to comment on that. I mean, being R4 is so hard when everything is falling apart, right? You have so much pressure, everybody asks you, hey, what are we doing, blah, blah, blah. So I don't want to be in their shoe right now. I'm the one who ran, yeah. Well, you did good running away. Or else you would have lost your artillery. So you don't want to go toe-to-toe with a pre-charge artillery. That's just... you're not winning this unless your artillery is heavily modified. Then you stand a chance. Otherwise, you just write off this unit. Oh, okay. So a good helicopter start the siege. Yeah, in this base, he lost too many units to stand a chance. That's not gonna happen, but he got some kills. He had his moment. We have the exact same issue here. Walker. State your alliance and server. Boom. And this guy as well. You can do it. No. This one, he's in range. He is in range. He will get in range. There you go. "14 side won't get all rewards if you keep fighting. Too sad that you give up." You keep saying the same thing over and over, Patois. There you go. Yeah, you don't want to bring in 24 million artillery against Jacko. And this guy will also lose his artillery if he engage it. Oh! That was a good move. Oh my, he dies so fast. Any thoughts of moving server? Her G27 might be merging with 30 or 21. No, 30 maybe, 21 no, and not merging, moving. But that is just a concept or an idea. Nothing happened yet. Okay, so Jacko is lit. Yeah. Who's this guy? 355 million power, and we got 245 and 220. Poof. Templar. Oh my god. Bad timing. This one as well. Eat this guy. Oof. Well played. If I was a whale, I'd go to Epic to get 600 million, have lots of base HP, go to Gold 3, sit there and watch as for AG struggle. Secretly, that's a lot of player is looking for that. But to be honest with you, it's fun only at the beginning, right? If your base is OP and you're dealing with small alliances, yeah, you're ripping through all of them. You're ripping through base. You're burning base like there's no tomorrow. Like you are a one-man army. That's all fun until everybody goes into safe zone, and then you don't have to fight for 2 weeks. So that's what everyone is looking for. They want to be the most powerful base. They want to have the best troops, all that good stuff. But in the end, when you're too strong, it's not fun for the opposition, and they will just disengage, and you will be looking for targets. So what can you do? There's like having all those troops, all those boosted troops, all that technology. What's the point when you cannot use it? So will this okay, they will start the siege, but the aggro went right through this artillery right there without losing. Oh no, they disengage. Good strategy. That's what I've... Oh, then Jacko is back with an SOS probably. Hey, deploy your base, brother. Oh no. Yep, he missed his jump. So that group, they did the right thing. They disengaged. They wanted to avoid losing too much units. Hold on. So if I was a... Okay. Then you wrote Walker. Oh, right. Sorry. 54 in server. 54 currently fight Caro with 32 in coalition allied with 30, 34 and against 27, 20, 35 and 29. So Walker, oh, okay. So that's why you're in the same situation. So really, server 54 is fighting against 27, 20, 35, and let me see, 29. So is 54 that strong to be matched with... Oh, Joker is there. So is 54 that strong to be matched with those alliances? So what battlefield is this, Walker? Gold? Oh, look at Joker. He's on a rampage. That's gonna hurt. Oh my. Gold 2, yeah, okay. So what power is 54 right now? Gold 3? So I presume you are at 54. So another jumper. All right. $8.7 billion. Your alliance in 54. And your match with 27, 20, 35, and 29. Yeah, Mr. P and Joker. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough line to break. Joker knows how to play, that's for sure. He is a whale and he knows how to play. Oh, this guy, he's ready to go and he lost it. He waited too long. So when your skill is charged all the way, you have about 10 seconds to release it. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Boop, boop. And boop. Come back to base, brother. Yeah, please share the report in game chat, Tony. We'll see it. Everybody's gonna see it. Well, we have one big guy at around 225 million power. Everyone else that follows is below 130, so is about twice the size, and everybody else is on average 130. So he's an important player. I hope he's active. So, oh yeah, AV. Yeah, so AV, they keep the pressure, but they're waiting for something. They're staging probably to assemble a group large enough. All right. Oh, that's a nice one. So, okay, I love the base durability reduction. So his most dominant unit, definitely one of the artillery. Yeah, artillery, light tank also, artillery. Yeah, that's a good report. And all those guys right there. Jeez. Yeah, a very good report. Very happy about very happy for you about that. Hi, Super. What's up? Yeah, pretty unfortunate event. I agree. It's a sad day, but I mean it's a game, and we all made it to the top 8, right? That's the positive thing about it. I don't want to answer for him, but I think he's in 54. Une question. 11 milliards de puissance pour une alliance du serveur 55, c'est normal ou j'ai juste pas eu de chance de tomber dans ce serveur? La PAX, pour me donner une idée, c'est quoi les autres alliances en termes de puissance? Parce que pour moi, 11 milliards de puissance, ça veut pas dire grand-chose quand nous, on est à, disons, 80 ou 85. Ou 90. Alors, si tu peux nous donner un indicateur de c'est quoi la différence de puissance, je vais mieux comprendre. Yeah, well, you always have good reports when you are in the defensive. And if you know what you do, and also with a bit of luck, that's normal. When you siege a base, you're guaranteed to lose more than to gain. That's the name of the game. You could make 0 kill and lose 3 artilleries. But if you don't attack, if you don't siege a base, nothing's gonna happen. So you have to sacrifice, that's how it goes. And when you siege a base, they are in their alliance territory, they have the buffs. But the opposition shouldn't be upset about this, as they have overall the best buff than 24. You have to sacrifice some troops to make progress, and this will be a good bombing run. Well done. So you see, Joker, he knows how to play. He saw the opportunity. I think he used to have 1 fighter and 2 bombers. Now we switch to 2 fighters and 1 bomber. Make sure that this bomber will survive. And yep, that's another good strike package. This light tank is tough. Oh. So the good strategy here would be to knock down all those weaker bases, including this one, to surround Joker. That would be the logical thing to do. Boop. No, not happening. I am at a gold plus gun for my light tank now. Everything is gold plus besides the engine. Good for you. I'm so close to assemble a light tank. So close. But only have 2 gold plus parts. Everything else is gold plus. Oh, they're bombing this guy now. Yeah, that's King Kong style. But when you do this, be careful, as those troops will suffer. And I don't think that bombing this guy will help much. I mean, he have so much durability. So Mr. P, where is your light tank? You can ambush those troops. Yep, when you send reinforcement... Okay, they have a group there. Oof! Yeah, when you send reinforcement, just be careful that they don't cross a hostile territory filled with active bases. Oh, more reports. So that is a good one. So his base got destroyed, I guess, here, or close to be. .3D1. Wow, this light tank, he did a killing. What officer does he have on his light tank? Since it's only armor, I would guess Pain and Lord of Order. Another one. Jeez. Isn't this guy a leading fighting machine? I think so. No. No money is. Mr. P is in third place. And this guy, he got a lot of kills. That Tony guy, he went up. He was not even in the top. He used to be the leader. Now that they didn't fight much, Mr. P, I think at one point he was top place. Then this Tony guy is gaining on him. What's the fighting machine? Yeah, those are great reports. Yeah, fighting machine. There you go. So real fast. No money, Fihei, Mr. P, Lovewolf, Tony Lovewolf, Joker, all strong base. Yeah, this guy is a strong guy from Mass. Barcode, Sing Song, Jaeger, another AV guy, another Mass guy. So this is the top 10 killing machine. So yeah, they're gonna clean those weaker bases below, and they will work their way up to Joker so they can completely surround him. That would be the more safest way to approach this puzzle. Not this number 2, 247 million power. That shouldn't be hard for AV to break up this base. And we have another jumper. Will he make it? Okay, Aaron jump. He got a good base, but only 5% left. So will they deal with this guy first? Another jumper. Oh jeez, Joker. Not again. This guy, Mulham. Oh, Mulham, you are the luckiest player alive. Maybe not. I take this back. Oh, you are. Templar, he ate it. Templar took a bullet for you, Mulham. So, say thank you to Templar. He's a trooper. Yeah, well, RT, they are a showstopper. They just zero your troops in no time, especially when you think, and this Molam, you lost a troop. Especially, the funny thing is, you think you have the edge on them, you fire first, but nope. When they strike back, they just terminate your troop. That's the funniest thing about it. Oh, they just have so much tech, it's unbelievable. Oh, he's back. I'm out. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Drop the sub. Thank you, Historic Clone. Much appreciated. Very popular stream today. 121 views. Spectators, whatever you call them. You got max regular RT tech, yeah. The bad news is once you reach advanced tech, it's a long way. And once you've done advanced tech and you open modern war tech, then it's a challenge. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you. Thanks for your kind word. Let's go, Mr. P. Just do a little cleanup. Oh, not even pain. He got Golden Eagle. Maybe for base durability? I would guess. That happened so quick. Was this guy full on full HP? Because he's only at 254. Modern tech for MBT is halfway done. Good job. Did you do the big tech at 4,000 tokens. Seeing these massive base is insane. I've only just starting playing and only 21 million power. Plus, I'm still learning the game. Loving the stream, buddy. Thank you. There's so much thing to learn about Warpath if you think it's only a small strategy game, if you call this. There's so many aspects to master in this game to become a better player. Flapax, est-ce que c'est un problème de ton côté ou j'ai pas de son sur mon stream? C'est ce que tu es en train de dire? Ou... Yeah, I know. I had to make a stream just to say what's up and what's going on. I'm not afraid of the critic or anything. It's like I say, it's a game. Ah. I don't know, Flapax. C'est peut-être t'es tenté. As-tu essayé de redémarrer? J'aimerais bien t'aider. J'ai aucune idée. Peut-être que dans tes paramètres Windows, ton son il sort pas de ton casque. Non, c'est pas un bug parce que moi j'ai du son. Et c'est pas un bug que je suis au courant. What is the best option upgrade? To walls or research for base? The boring answer would be a little bit of both. At some point, well, depending of where you are in the game, early in game, walls give you base durability, but it's a small step every time. You don't see the effect unless you reach a certain level. It's small increment, if this is a proper English word. And when you reach certain technology in your units, there is also base durability in those tech, even if it's yeah, he saved it. Even if it's artillery or tank technology, some of them combine. Like the best example would be, I would be back to this. I don't want to go away because I want to see this guy. So I'm not going to show it, but what I'm trying to say is even in MBT tech or tank technology, at one point you will develop base durability and base firepower tech. So might as well focus on this so you get a little bit of both. The walls, they're good to have too, but I use the walls to obtain, to do my jurisdiction and to do my missions, to obtain city contribution badges. That's why I do the walls. The walls, the frustrating things about the walls is you need so much to to notice a difference. So Mr. P, you have a visitor here. Just near your base. You can knock him down. The advanced city tech defense takes forever. Yes, it does. I'm almost halfway there. It's ridiculous. It takes so many resources. Not much city contribution badge, but you need so much building, not construction materials, but you need a lot of military funds, steel, and oil. Oh, yeah, bad move. 160, 30, 30, 54, yeah. I'll be the first to admit I've been going hard on UG27. I'll lay off for now that you have given AV respect. Thank you, but I mean, I've thank you. There's nothing else to say than that. I wave to you. OA is activated. Damn. Oh, is he active? He is. He is active. And now they are wondering if they should stay or leave. And the good answer is to keep your distance. But they're not taking the bait. Okay, so he's not active. The aggro didn't...
I don't like to talk crap.
Yeah, there you go. So they realize he's not active, so they're coming back. I saw the aggro going, but for some reason his base didn't follow through on the activation. Yeah, all those wells seem to have one thing in common. I see light tank and I see infantry. Like two great troops. So you see this guy, Jacko, good good infantry, and this Mr. P also, I said Jacko because I thought it was Joker. So for some reason, why Jacko is still there? Why his troop is around? Yeah, he failed his jump, so now he's trying to support the best with his infantry. You're above Mr. P base. Mike, is that you? Where are you, Mike? Oh, your troops, you mean? Sorry. So wave again. And try not to get destroyed. So hey, it's me, but I tried to wave, I got destroyed. I was distracted. Why? Oh, maybe it's you? No, where are you, Mike? I don't see you. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that is you with the peace sign? I guess it's you. What's up? Or maybe it's not. If it's you, I see you. Now we need King Kong to activate this base. Just if he could bomb this base. Oh, now he's okay. He's lit. So Mr. P, that was a nice demonstration, a nice show of force, good defense. Probably a lovely report. And we have Joker. Not activated, but his light tank is. And we have Jacko maybe? No. Oh no. What the hell? How is that possible? How can you jump twice? Is it the same guy? I saw two bases jumping and he missed his jump anyways. So now Mass saw, they smell the blood and they are on a full attack. Oh my. And by doing that, they are preventing bases from jumping near Joker, which is a good strategy. Good night, Walker. Take care, buddy. Yeah, Mr. P is dead. He died. Yeah, so far 24 is doing a... Your stream is really behind. Yeah. The delay is I didn't program this. It happened to be this way. I mean, it's like two minutes late. So yeah, I was about to say that not Joker, but 24 is they did a pretty good defense. While this land is on slow burn, but now it's gonna expire soon. Oh. I don't know if 21 will attempt to save it. I am to the left where Mr. P was playing. Okay, yeah, it's you. I saw you. I figure it out with the delay. Okay, as soon as Joker is done, I'm gonna end the stream. I have a little bit of things to do, not much. It's almost supper time here, so I have to... Okay, Alpha Prof will start the siege. Naturally, a super heavy tank. Then hopefully everyone will follow through. Yep. When you do, you get good results. Minimum loss. Well done. Yep, it's 3 o'clock. We're gonna eat at 5. So I have about 4 minutes, not 4, 1 hour 45 to go to the grocery store and start cooking. So yep, that's it guys, that's it. I hope that you loved the stream. Thanks for sticking around. For those who wanted to talk with me or have explanation of what's the situation with G27. So there you go. So that's what's happening right now. We hope to do a counterattack. We'll see. I'm on standby. Maybe after supper I will do something. And until then, friends, thanks for watching. Thanks for the kind words. Thanks for the comments. Whoever you're supporting, Mass, AV, 14, 22, it doesn't matter. Always welcome to be part of this adventure. I'll catch you later, and until then, have a great weekend. See ya.